Good morning, students. So let's continue with our chapter, that is cash book. So in this chapter, we have studied single column cash book, we have studied double column cash book. The last topic which is remaining in this chapter is petty cash book. So before we start the sums, let me explain you the concept of petty cash book. तो कैश बुक क्या है ये तो आपको अच्छे से पता है. इसमें एक सिर्फ नया वर्ड आ गया विच इज पेटी. पेटी मीन्स स्मॉल. तो जो भी बिजनेस है दे आर मेनी स्मॉल एक्सपेंसेस. जैसे आपके ऑफिस में कोई आ गया, आपने उनको चाय पिला दी, कॉफी पिला दी, दोज आर योर स्मॉल एक्सपेंसेस. स्टेशनरी खरीद ली, कन्वेंस दे दिया. सो ये सब जो एक्सपेंसेस रहते हैं, इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल कि हम सब एक्सपेंसेस कैश बुक में डालें. इफ वी इंक्लूड ऑल द एक्सपेंसेस इन द कैश बुक तो क्या होगा, हमारी कैश बुक बहुत बड़ी बन जाएगी. दैट इज द रीजन वी हैव अ सेपरेट बुक विच इज नोन एज पेटी कैश बुक. So under petty cash book, write down the meaning. Petty cash book is a ledger book which is used to record petty cash expenses in chronological order. So petty cash book बनाने के लिए हमारे पास एक सिस्टम है which is known as Impress system of petty cash book. So what do we mean by Impress system of petty cash book? Next, take down the format of petty cash book. We'll be having debit side and credit side. So write down debit side, credit side. We have amount received, cash book, folio, date, particulars, voucher number, total payments. Then we'll have analysis of payment. Under that we have postage and courier, wages, conveyance, cartage, stationery, and last we'll have miscellaneous expenses. So this is the format of petty cash book. There will be one column after debit and credit side, that is analysis of payment. Under that we will be having 6 sub columns. Say for example the petty cashier is given ₹1000 at the beginning of the month, that he needs to take care of the petty expenses. So he spent 100 on refreshment, 100 on stationery, 100 conveyance. So how much in total did he spend? 300 rupees. So what does Impress system of petty cash book do? कि मंथ एंड में उसने 300 स्पेंड किया आउट ऑफ 1000. सो नेक्स्ट मंथ के बिगिनिंग में ही विल गेट 700 रुपीज, ताकि टोटल कितना हो जाए 1000 रुपीज. सो वट एवर अमाउंट इज स्पेंड, द रिमेनिंग डिफरेंस would be given in the beginning of the next month. So this will be again cash received. And this will be balance brought down. Clear? When we work out the problems, you would be more clear as to what do we mean by Impress system of petty cash book. So let's go on to illustration 16. Received 10,000 from cashier. So this is the amount received. So it will be returned to cash account. Then we have purchase stationery. We'll have a column for stationery. We have wages and charity. So we'll have a column for wages. Charity हम miscellaneous expenses में लिख सकते हैं. Then we have purchase soap, newspaper. This will be written in miscellaneous expenditure. Paid taxi fare and cartage. We'll have a column for conveyance and cartage. Paid postal expenditure. We'll have a separate column for postage. Then we have auto fare and courier charges. Auto fare will be in conveyance expenses and courier services would be in postage and courier. Then we have speed port charges, again postage and courier, wages in the wages column, cartridge in the cartridge column, refreshment expenses and miscellaneous expenses, photostating charges, miscellaneous expenses, pen pencil will be in stationery, wages in the wages column, loading charges will be in cartridge. Okay, so this is how you will be dividing your analysis of payment. So let us work out. Petty cash book. Our debit side and credit side will be the same. Amount received, cash book folio, date, particulars, voucher number, total payment. Then we will be having analysis of payment. Under that we have postage and courier, wages, conveyance, cartridge, stationery, and last will be miscellaneous expenses. So we have debit side, credit side. So first column will have amount received. Then we have cash book folio, date, particulars, voucher number, total payments. Then we have analysis of payment. Under that we have postage and courier, wages, conveyance, cartage, stationery, miscellaneous expenses. So what is the first date? It is 1st July. Amount received. So it is to cash account. It will be written on the amount side, that is 10,000 rupees. Next on 3rd we have purchase stationery. So buy stationery account 800. Next we need to go to our stationery column and write 800. Next on 6th July we have wages. So by wages account, what is the amount? 500. So go to the wages column and write 500. And then on 6th again we have charity. So by charity account 300. Under a miscellaneous expenses we would write 300. Then on 7th we have purchase soap and stationery. So by soap 200. Under a miscellaneous expenses 200. Again on 7th we have buy newspaper, bill, $700. Under a miscellaneous expenses 700. Then on 9th we have taxi fare. By taxi fare 800. So go to a conveyance column 800. Then on 9/7 we have by cartage. How much is it? 200. Under our cartage column 200. Then on 12th we have postage expenses. So by postage expenses 600. Under our postage and courier 600. Then we have paid auto fare on 14. So by auto fare 380. Under our conveyance column 380. Again on 14/7 we have by courier services 70, under a postage and courier 70. Then 25th by speed post charges 400, under a postage and courier 400. Then again on 25th we have by wages 600, under a wages column 600. Then 27th we have by refreshment expenses 800, under a miscellaneous expenses 800. Then again on 27th we have by photostating expenses 400, under a miscellaneous expenses. Then 28th we have by pencils, it is 750, under a stationery column we would be writing 750. Then on 29th we have by wages 300, under a wages column 300. And last 31st we have by loading charges 150, under a cartridge we will be writing 150. I missed an entry of 26, so write by 26th paid cartridge 450, under a cartridge column we will be writing 450. After we have completed all the entries, next we will be writing the total, that is total payments. So this is 8,400, postage and carriage is 1,070, 1,400 is wages, 1,180 is conveyance, 800 is cartage, 1,550 is stationery, and 2,400 is miscellaneous expenses. Next we need to total up both the sides. Our payment side is how much? 8,400, and the amount received is 10,000. So which side is more, debit side or credit side? Debit side. So we write 10,000 on both sides. Then on 31st July we have by balance carried down. How much is it? 1,600. On 1st August to balance brought down. On the amount received side we will be writing 1,600, and on 1st August cash will be given to the petty cashier. How much cash? 10,000 minus 1,600, that is 8,400. So what is the first step? We have amount received. So after we have completed the petty cash book, we will be writing total payments. After total payments we will be having balance carried down, that is totaling both the side. Our debit side will be more, so 10,000 minus 8,400 will get 1,600. That balance will be bringing on to the debit side, that is 1,600. And whatever is the balancing figure, that is 10,000 minus 1,600, would be the cash given to the petty cashier at the beginning of the next month. Clear? Next, let's go on to illustration 17. Enter the following transaction in petty cash book of Sri Prem Sagar with appropriate analysis columns. Balance it on 15th May 2016. and show the amount which should be received from the cashier to make up the amount of the imprest, that is 5,000. So in this case, they've asked us to balance it on 15th May and not at the end of the month. Then they've said on May 1st, received from cashier 4,720, the amount required to make up the amount of imprest, namely 5,000. So the cashier gave us 4,720. This is the cash received. So what will be the balance brought down? It will be 5,000 minus 4,720, that is 280. Then we have purchase stamps. It will be in postage and courier. Paid for carriage, it is in cartage. Paid for office cleaning, miscellaneous expenses. Paid for wages in the wages column. Then we have railway fare. It will be under a conveyance. Then we have bus fare, conveyance, wages, wages column. T2 office staff, miscellaneous expenses. Paid reward to servants, miscellaneous expenses. Bought notebook for office, stationery. Paid wages under the wages column. Purchased pens and pencil, stationery. Paid for envelope, again it will be in the stationery column. Paid for repairs to typewriter, miscellaneous expenses. So we have debit side, credit side, amount received, cash book folio, date, particulars, voucher number, total payments. Then we have analysis of payment. Under that first column we have postage and courier, wages, conveyance, cartage, stationery and miscellaneous expenses. So on 1st May 2016 we have to balance brought down, and on 1st May 2016 we have to cash account. How much cash is given? 4,720. What will be the balance? 280. Why? Because we need to total it up to 5,000 rupees. Then on 1st May we have received from cashier is done. Purchase stamps. So buy stamps. How much is it? 400 under a postage and courier. Then on 1st May again we have buy carriage, 300 under a cartridge column. Then on 3rd May we have office cleaning. So buy office cleaning, 200 under a miscellaneous expenses, 200. Then we have on 3rd May buy wages, 250 under the wages column, 250. Then again on 3rd May we have buy railway fare, 350 under a conveyance, 350. Then we have buy bus fare, 400 under conveyance, 400. Then on 8th May we have paid for wages. So buy wages, 240 under the wages column, 240. Then buy T2 office staff. How much is it? It is 220 under a miscellaneous expenses, 220. Then on 10th May buy reward to servants. How much is it? 150 under a miscellaneous expenses, 150. Then bought shorthand notebook. So buy notebook, How much is it? 580. Under the stationery column, 580. Then we have buy wages, 400. Under the wages column, we'll be having 400. Then we have buy pens and pencils, 520. So again under stationery we have 520. Then buy envelopes, 250. Under the stationery column we'll be writing 250. And last on 15th May we have buy repairs for typewriter, 200. Under our miscellaneous expenses, 200. What is the heading of this? In the books of Prem Sagar, petty cash book. After we have done this, the next step is to write the total payments. What are the total payments? 4,460. Next, our wages total is 890. Conveyance is 750. Cartridge is 300. Stationery is 1,350. And miscellaneous expenses 770. After that, we need to total both the debit side and credit side. What is the total of debit side? 5,000. 5,000. They have given us 15th May we need to balance. So we have buy balance carried down. 5,000 minus 4,460. How much do we get? 540. On 16th May, to balance brought down 540. And on 16th May we have to cash book, to cash account. How much is it? 5,000 minus 540, 4,460. Clear? So this is how we do the petty expenses. It is the most easiest type of cash book, where we just need to have analysis of payment column and just write the expenses in each of the column. Last, whatever amount should be the total at the beginning of the month should be written as balance brought down and cash account. Clear? So we are done with the cash book chapter. Tomorrow onwards we would be starting a new chapter. So that's all for today. Thank you.